Time to get ready for the Larry and Needles Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Larry and Needles Show. Really glad to be here. I'm Larry.
I'm Needles.
I'm
Yeah,
Kiki.
I
But no, I think it was the wives. Eventually, they got older. It's the same way the white liberal wives now. Well, everybody needs free speech. They need stuff too. They're poor. They can't help themselves.
Well, free speech is the biggest one you need to fucking. I'll stand behind.
But it's
that
like, yeah.
for
Well,
anything.
but I'm just saying, like in general, they need.
Well, they need to be
they need
treated
help.
fairly.
Yeah,
and
they
the
need
same.
help. They don't have equality.
Well, you know what? Listen, there's a reason for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there really is a racial disparity. It's a little bit different, but hey, you know what? Whatever. I mean, what are you going to do about
exactly.
it?
What are
You
you
can't
gonna
really. You could lead a horse to water, but you can't make him stop shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do. You can only give so much to people before, like, when is too much too much? It's like when you're enabling a drug addict.
When is enough enough?
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what is the fucking Ukraine? Let's give them another $24 billion because the other 157 that's being laundered.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking cauterize this wound or cut it
Yeah.
off.
Well, and you know the shitty part
fucking-
about what's his name? What's his Johnson?
Yeah.
Speaker, all of a sudden he's like, well, no, now we're going to wait for the new, commander in chief to take office before we do anything like that.
That's what
It's
they
like,
should do.
Well, but wait a minute. It's like, well, why haven't you been doing this
Already.
already? Like, why? What the fuck?
The only
Here's
time that cutting off a Johnson actually helps anybody.
Here's the thing,
That's
too.
my tranny joke.
Here's the thing about it, too,
Right?
man. A lot of that money doesn't even make it to
No, we
Ukraine
all know it's all money
whatsoever.
laundering.
It doesn't
Yeah.
even have to get laundered and kicked back. It fucking doesn't even go to begin with. It goes straight to their fucking bank accounts, you know?
No, it doesn't go straight to their bank accounts.
Wow.
There's other means that it goes through, but
Yeah.
and the problem
It
is,
doesn't leave this fucking country.
the thing is
I
that
wish I got a cut.
we get it to BlackRock, and then BlackRock goes in there and they sign all these contracts, and it's just muddy the waters, and you can't literally follow a dot. Like, there's no dollar here, dollar there, dollar. There's no oversight.
Well,
It's
no,
like,
because
how the
the
fuck you spending
Dems
the money?
voted to have no oversight.
But I mean, even if you tried to, just
Yeah.
like with the fucking look at what do you call it, Rumsfeld with the fucking $2.1 trillion
yeah,
missing.
yeah,
Like,
Right.
how does that happen? You could, like, and all you gotta do is be like, hey, you know what? We pay just like when they showed
Fucking
the,
Newsom just lost an ungodly amount of like $250 million.
well, that's I mean,
25 million for the
25 million.
Yeah,
for
but
the-
that's
what was that?
but that's fucking the thing with that is they also built that fucking toilet in San Francisco.
It was $1 million.
It cost, like, no, it was more than that.
$7
It was like
million?
$3 million or $4 million
Yeah.
for one fucking toilet.
You know what they do when people ask, like, well, where can we trace this money? Sure, here's the paperwork right here. Here,
Yeah.
take a look.
Yeah.
Smack.
Oh, if you're lucky.
Yeah, that's exactly
Or
what
else
they
they
do.
just push you out of a car, or they take you off a building
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, the paperwork's right on that
Well,
ledge over there.
I don't know.
Go
I
take a
didn't,
look.
I didn't really fact check this, but did you see
Oh
what?
boy, here we go. Kiki story corner. I love how you came out with a disclaimer before you started.
Very honorable.
I have no
Not
guarantees.
honorable at all.
Yeah, it is
Very unhonorable.
I agree with Larry. You know, Canada said they have a list now of guns they're illegal in Canada,
327.
and they're going to confiscate it from all the
Please
citizens.
clap when you say the next part like a happy seal. Please clap, because this is the most
It is fucking great.
mundane, globalist fucking bullshit I've ever heard of in my life.
Have you heard this, Larry?
No.
So they're going to confiscate all those guns they just made illegal.
350 types.
27.
Yeah, so from all the citizens, and they're going to send them to a place where they're needed more. And you know where that is?
Israel.
Ukraine.
Oh, man.
So we're going to confiscate guns from citizens and then send them to Ukraine. It's like, why did you just do that in the first place? I mean, if you want a gun grab, I mean, what the fuck,
Yeah.
man? How isn't that so funny? They
pathetic.
tie a gun grab into Ukraine.
That
We're
is
gonna
such
take your
bullshit.
guns and then we're sending them to Ukraine. Like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
you dummy.
Yeah.
Fucking Canada's the worst.
You can see some
It
blue
was
hairs.
funny that Trump was like, "We'll turn this into the 51st state."
Last what
And
you,
then
yeah.
what'd they call them?
Gay North Dakota.
No, what'd they call snow Mexicans?
That's pretty good.
Dude, that is gold.
Snow Mexicans is great.
When I first saw it, I think you said that, dude. I started
Hey,
dying, dude.
Just like up in Canada, they call black people Southern Canadians.
Or they just call them Canadians.
Yeah.
Southern Canadians.
That's why when I sent you that other thing about the Canadians being busted with the guns,
Yeah.
they could have just came out and said black people.
I know, right? It's like,
But now they're just
Canadians.
doing it so sleight of hand.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what? That shit is gold.
But the funny thing is, fuck Canada.
Absolutely.
Trudeau's a fucking. I mean,
Well, no, hey, the
Here's the
citizens
thing,
of
though.
Canada,
Exactly.
the
That's
French.
what I was
the
just going to
citizens
say.
of Canada, dude, they're just like us.
The
well,
English-speaking ones,
yeah,
at least.
but obviously,
Yeah.
But the problem is these
same
fucking
colored
idiots.
skin ones.
They don't. I mean, they don't. First of all, they when the fucking they took all their funds when they did the trucker thing, and they froze
yeah,
their
that was
bank
proper
accounts.
shit, too.
So then, right there is something you start to realize. Fucking this monkey ass Trudeau.
It's the government. It's Trudeau. It's the left. It's the far left side of the government.
Well, when's the last time he's come to the United States? I can't remember.
Well, when he went to visit Trump,
But that's
in
what I'm
Mar-a-Lago,
saying,
he
like,
knew
so-
he knew he's fucked.
Well, they're gonna get slapped in the dick because they're gonna start putting sanctions on these fucking snow Mexicans.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude. When Trump said that, he's like, all these tariffs. Like Trudeau's like, all these tariffs are gonna kill our economy.
and
Well,
it ain't our fucking
we can make
problem.
you part of the U.S. and you can be its governor.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know, and that's funny, though,
we'll make it a
because-
51st
Well,
state.
here's the deal: they're all controlled.
But all the
It's fucking-
anti-Trumpers, one of their biggest things is, oh, the tariffs, the tariffs, the tariffs. Well, already motherfuckers are falling in line because they don't want to pay the tariffs.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're going to say, oh, yeah, well, fuck you, and then
Well, it's
not
just-
trade with us.
It's just
So
a wake-up
it's-
call.
Well, no,
That's what
and
it is. Like,
here's the
they've been
deal.
getting away with shit for the last 4 years.
No, right here.
And now it's like, slap. Guess what, asshole?
Well,
And Trump initiated tariffs when he was
Here, you want
president.
that,
Back
Larry?
in the, he initiated tariffs when he was president, and guess
Mm-hmm.
what? All the libs bitched about him, but Biden didn't remove any of them. So those
Right.
tariffs, they're still in play right now.
Right,
And what
right.
happened? Nothing.
Nothing.
But Trump wants to initiate more fucking tariffs, this and that, and it's like, you know what? He has
Let's
to.
do it.
Because with the auto industry wanting to produce shit in fucking Mexico,
Right.
Yeah, fuck
and
that
just
shit.
bring it right on, it's like, no,
and not
fuck
say
you.
it's an import.
Yeah, well, and get away with murder. Make a fucking shit ton of money that
Absolutely.
goes right back to the fucking CEOs.
Even
Yeah,
if it's a third
absolutely.
world country and their president is a Jew,
Yeah, that I'm sure was
a woman Jew.
that was
Come
voted in by a fucking
1%.
95%. Yeah,
1% of
Catholic
Mexico
fucking
is
Mexican.
fucking Jewish.
Yeah,
They had like
Not even.
Yeah, 1%.
One, that much?
I know. Yeah,
Well,
I
I think
can't
it's
even-
less.
It's
No,
like
wait, I think
0.01.
there's
Yeah.
15 million of them living there. Well, they say 15 to 30 million of them live in there right now.
All right, so where's the wealthiest spot? How big is that? Because that's all it is.
Well, all the resort
You talk,
owners.
you talk to like the Mexican, they're like, Jew? What's a Jew? They have no fucking
Yeah, they're
clue what a
Catholic.
Jew. Yeah,
Fuck. The fucking, what do you call it?
they don't.
Fucking
You know what
shekel
really
soap
pisses
aid.
me off
Yeah.
is I don't know if you people remember from a couple episodes ago. I said that Spalding stayed out all night. I didn't know where he was last weekend.
Fucking
The
doll.
fucking kid got arrested again, and he's on house arrest again. And you know, and everything's cool. I mean, you know, he was acting up. He's a bad kid. I know.
I mean, we're
I
talking
try.
about a
He had
fictitious
excuses,
doll,
he had
but okay,
excuses.
yeah,
But I
mean,
don't
that's
like that
fine.
they just fucking pardon Hunter like this and
Oh, that was your
Spalding
whole. That was your fucking.
lead into that.
Yeah, okay. Your segue by talking about your
Exactly.
doll. Okay. So
But-
okay, we want to talk about this.
I just
guy,
think that's
which,
funny that he said over and over that he wouldn't
First of all, man,
pardon his son, and then he did.
Well, of
yeah, but he
course,
thought
now
he
it
was gonna
doesn't.
win.
Now it doesn't matter.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
they thought they were gonna win, first of all. But I'm gonna tell you right now, who fucking gives a fuck?
Nobody.
Who really cares about this ass clown? Because you know
Except
what?
for people
Here's
that
the deal.
went to jail for tax evasion and everything else. Here's the thing about doing that. It makes it seem like the laws don't
tax
matter.
evasion. I'm talking about child sex.
But I'm saying
talking
what
about
he
what's
was
on the
I'm saying what he
laptop.
pled guilty
I don't care
to.
about the fucking tax evasion.
Well, here's what he pled guilty
Yeah, the
to.
gun
and then he
felony
gave him
charge.
Yeah, I
that
don't care about that.
blanket thing going 11 years back
Yeah.
to cover his own ass for all the dirty dealings
Yeah,
they
but
did.
the problem is this
Some kind of retroactive pardon.
Okay, you know what? Okay, a gun charge. Oh, it's like getting Al Capone on fucking tax evasion.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, first of all, we
Well,
all
they
know
gotta
this
get
is
him
gonna
on
happen.
something.
I don't give a fuck. This motherfucker is on camera smoking crack with kids. That's all I care about. Just like his dad, he's a fucking pedo. And
Yeah.
I'll say that because there's actually been word written by another person with the last name Biden saying that her father would act inappropriate with her. We don't have to get
Dude,
into details.
Yeah, the diary. Wasn't there a thing that even Hunter had in his phone, like the name of his dad was Pedo?
something like
Pedo
that. Yeah.
Pete or something.
So I mean, he could be fucking with him just because everybody's calling
Pedo
him
Joe
a pedo.
or whatever. You know
Yeah.
what?
could be.
Listen, here's the deal. The fucking guy is out there banging the wrong one passed away, I think.
Well, here's the thing,
Yeah,
then,
that's
and
what
then
it
they'll
sounds like,
and
yeah.
then they'll railroad a guy like Daniel Penny, you know, who's
Well, let's
basically
slow down on
an
this topic. Let's finish this topic first, and then jump to your Patty.
But they
Well,
kind of go together because here's Hunter.
Yeah.
He's allowed to
Dude.
do whatever the fuck he wants and
there
get
are
pardoned.
people in prison for this amount of crack.
Oh, I
for life.
understand.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he's
Yeah,
weighing out.
yeah.
He's weighing it out. On
Oh, no.
First of all,
Yeah.
Crack and
you
gun
are a
charges.
fucking retard if you fucking videotape
Yeah.
yourself doing
You gotta be
anything.
nuts.
Don't ever implicate yourself in anything. You fucking
Unless it's
meatball
like-
monkeys. Get
Unless
the
it's
fuck
like
outta
taking
here.
like a record shit.
yeah.
Record that,
But
put
the
it
problem is-
online.
I mean, what makes?
But here's
okay,
the thing, you know that you're untouchable to begin with if you have the balls enough to fucking record yourself while you're on a cocaine type drug that makes you so paranoid to begin with.
Yeah, he had the Secret
that
Service
you
around him.
I know, that's
So
what I
what are
mean.
you paranoid about?
Nothing.
Dude,
That's
yeah,
why
you know,
he
it's
filmed
like,
himself.
He still owes a shit ton of money for rent when he was
That
renting places.
$300,000. Did
Yeah.
you read about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he wanted to make him a painting with his feces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man. This guy's probably got worms.
He's nuts.
Who knows what?
Yeah.
And
you know what? I'm
also,
gonna tell you, he's
one
probably,
bad rap that he got though was that cocaine in the White House was probably Kamala's. When you
I don't
think
know
about
about
it,
that.
because it was easy to blame Hunter. But do you think he's gonna get a little fucking bag? Did you see the little bag? It looked like something you'd buy.
I'm gonna tell you
know.
right now. First of all, if
on
you're the
Western
vice
Avenue.
president, this bitch is drinking on the job. You think she cares about a little nose beer?
Well, that's the thing.
No,
she
not
probably
at
just
all.
needed a little to fucking straighten
It's
up and
all a
said, "Hey, it's
psyop.
one of her aides. Could you get me a package?"
yeah,
Because
and she
Hunter ain't
fucking left
fucking
it
around
there.
with that little bit.
Listen, man.
You know what?
First of
Trust
all,
me,
that's a
I used
point,
to
yeah.
do fucking coke
Larry,
like
a point.
crazy.
yeah, I do coke too, and I kept it on me because I
And
wanted
here's
to
the
do
other
it.
part.
Yeah, I didn't
I never
lose it.
loved
But
it.
if you
anyway.
exactly, so that's why you know it's not Hunter's.
That's a good. That's a good point.
And the other
But
thing
it was
is I
nobody
know
said
I
it was
wouldn't.
Hunter's.
Well, but that's what they let
Everybody
everyone
assumed,
believe.
yeah.
It's a psyop.
Right.
To get you all riled up about cocaine in the White
Well, no,
House
but here's
while
the
they're
thing.
sending all this money to
But here's the
Israel
thing,
and
though.
Ukraine.
And
The
then didn't
truth
invite
was,
us.
it was Kamala's.
How do you know?
Because
You're
man,
speculating. You said
I'm
you
just
just
saying
said
the-
that it was hers.
the bitch
but
was
it wasn't.
drunk and she needed to straighten out
You
here
don't
and
think
there.
fucking Clinton's using cigars to bang chicks and you think that they don't fucking have a spot to do blow in the White House?
Well,
They were giving away pills at the pharmacy.
they just
for
they
fucking
got a
everybody.
fucking liquor. They got a liquor
We
store
already talked
at
about
the
that.
fucking.
Yeah, Nancy
Yeah.
Pelosi started it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, but I'm saying
They get
these
cases of
people are
fucking
slick.
booze.
Like they're idiots. But if they want to fucking do drugs, they're gonna fucking do
All
drugs.
I gotta say-
Somebody, oh my God, they left this much of cocaine in the White House. That's not the worst thing that's been done in the White
Well,
House.
I know, but I'm
You know
just
what I
saying,
mean?
Yeah.
it's just typical that it was an aide that left a little package
Well-
that didn't know what they were doing because they don't fucking deal with it every
Dude,
day.
I'll-
Hunter he gets a fucking package that's fucking
First of all,
the
he
size of
smokes
your
it.
fist.
Well, who knows what he does?
Exactly. And when you're smoking it, you don't even want to fuck around unless you could dump at least a fucking quarter
Well,
ounce.
okay,
in it.
now we're getting off.
You know what I
We're
mean?
getting off the rails.
But I'm just
here,
saying
okay?
the
Let's-
logic of it all.
Let's stick with the.
Well,
That's not the logic.
He
of it all.
probably
The
left
logic
a
is-
quarter ounce in his room.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he was going through his pockets. Oh, what's this?
I
He
don't think
found
he's
this.
even stupid enough to do blow in the White House. I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
no,
I
he
don't think he
definitely
cares.
Okay.
He
You
definitely-
think
I don't
so?
think he
I don't
cares.
think so.
Dude, one of the worst things to happen in fucking the White House was John Legend.
Obama.
John, yeah, well, yeah, that goes without saying. But it was John Legend banging that orangutan of a wife.
Oh man, that's a man, baby.
Chrissy Teigen.
That's
Dude.
a man. We shouldn't even. Don't even say her last name ever
She
again.
is
on this
she's
show.
one of
They're
the
sick of
ugliest
she's a tranny.
broads. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what
I think
she
she is, man. She don't fucking.
She's
And
a
I-
cunt.
She got
that's
punched
for
in the
sure.
face.
No,
Like 10
she's
times.
like half orangutan, half like something. Like it's
Yeah.
weird.
And she's a cunt.
Yeah.
She
Oh, I've never met her, but I
well,
can
no.
tell
Here's
just by
what
her
she
tweets.
did.
Yeah.
She taunted this girl online to like, why don't you kill
Kill your-
yourself?
yeah,
Yeah,
right?
you know about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So it's like, what are you saying, bitch? Are you
They're
nuts?
not nice people.
No, it's
None
terrible.
of these people. First of all of these. Everybody's like, "Oh, celebrities, this and that." You're a faggot if you like celebrities,
Right.
And you idolize rock stars, and you find yourself and figure shit out for yourself, man.
Yeah.
Don't give
Yeah.
a fuck about it. Sports are gay, concerts are gay. You know, to some extent.
Oh,
But,
speaking of
if you
fags.
idolize people, don't fucking. You're a fanook.
And if you're watching football with some young man's jersey on your back,
Oh, you're even more gay.
like yeah,
You might as well just get a back shot.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
While
You're
doing
getting
that.
you're getting
If
banged
was
by your
bad guy,
wife.
yeah.
Yeah.
lock the door really quick, go fucking.
If you're a kid doing that shit, that's fine.
And I really don't care.
When you get older, but still.
It's fucking all it is like we said, bread and circuses meant to distract you. But the problem is like you were talking about with this fucking Chrissy lady. These people are sick fucks, man.
Yeah.
They really are.
And John Legend is a real twat.
Let's not say their last names. How's that? Because they don't deserve it.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
But at the same time, these
People
people,
have to know who we don't
these
like.
people are okay. So first of all, they know Epstein, they know Diddy. It's like okay.
I don't know.
what more-
Mary was telling me, speaking of Fanooks, Obama and Diddy were like together or something.
I don't know. I haven't seen the video.
That's
if I see
what
the
I
video,
heard.
well, that's what you
I
heard.
gotta ask
but-
Mary next week.
Yeah,
we'll
but that's
verify
probably what
that.
she heard too. But if I see a
yeah.
video, then yeah, I'm like, okay, cool. They were. I don't believe anything.
I'm sure
anymore.
Diddy probably hooked him up with the chef that's now dead.
Yeah, guy was an excellent swimmer, died in 3 feet of water. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, come on. It is. If you wanted, that's the most racist thing there is ever.
Yeah.
I mean, you really want to dehumanize
Obama probably
someone.
said
Seriously,
they'll
right?
believe it because he's black.
What's that? He was an excellent
Yeah,
swimmer.
right.
Right, but they'll believe he could have drowned because
Well,
he
no,
is
but
black.
it's like humiliation. Like it writes itself. You know
Well,
what I
that's
mean?
the
It's
thing.
a
And I guarantee
comedy writing itself.
Obama's like, oh, and put in there he was an excellent swimmer.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like,
Just like shit like that, which is funny. These people.
Michael, you like that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no shit. Standing up.
Yes,
pissing,
Barry,
she
I
puts
do.
her head through the door. But like you get this realization of like how evil these people are. Like they just don't even like up to the politicians. Like I would think these people were smart and they had fucking emotions, but they're heartless. They wear
Narcissists.
everything on their fucking
Absolutely.
sleeve. They show their ass every fucking day.
Yeah.
And it's like, listen, who the fuck am I? I'm a nobody that just talks in front of a camera with my boys, smokes weed and drinks beer. Like these people go out there and lie to people. Like we ain't gonna lie to you on here.
Yeah.
And they're like, this guy's like Hitler, and people are gonna beat you up because you're black. And it's like, why would you?
He's
do
gonna
that?
ruin everything.
But it's like when you come to the realization, it's like we're giving these politicians all this money to fucking do nothing and pretend to care about
That's right.
anything. And they're just
And
don't care.
And we never
emotionally.
will lie on the Larry Needles show. And we say something
Intentionally.
that's and we say something
but
that's not
he
true. It's
doesn't
because we don't know what the
disclaim
fuck we're saying.
Well, yeah, but we try not to do that.
I know.
That's the whole point of this. If we're handing out misinformation, we're just.
But
as
I'll
bad
tell
as
you,
them.
that Daniel Penny kid better get out. If,
Well, he
if
just
they
got-
put him away, man,
he
that's
actually
going to
just
be a
got,
fucking shame.
His charges
He
got
got
dropped
off
for
on the
manslaughter.
right, but they're trying to put it in their heads to get this
Well, what
kid
they
guilty
wanna
on
do is-
reckless, negligent homicide.
The funny thing, did you see what they did on the train? They put these posters up, and they're, a black man was lynched here.
Oh,
Oh,
was like,
wow.
man.
Then they filled the whole card with all this shit, and it's like, well, first of all, you kind of need a rope to lynch someone,
Yeah,
right?
They should
I mean,
actually
so
they
let's-
should actually hang a dummy like that little fucker. What was his name? I don't know. That little black guy that caused all the problems to begin with. And,
Oh,
Oh,
Smollett?
you're talking about the dude, the actual.
no, the guy,
Smollett?
no,
The
the
guy
guy
who
that
choked.
Daniel Penny accidentally
Oh,
fucking.
He didn't accidentally.
He
There's
didn't
no-
do anything really. The
Yeah,
guy
he
was
did.
going to
He
die
put him in
from
a
sickle
chokehold.
cell and drugs and everything
Well, but
else.
he put him in a chokehold.
A chokehold that would not cut off, asphyxiate him.
Well,
Right.
that would kill
Chokehold-
him. There's two
yeah.
types of chokeholds.
Just to
There's
put him to
ones
sleep.
neutralize, and there's ones to kill.
And he wasn't
Okay?
doing the one
You
to
cut
kill.
off the air supply.
There's one for
out.
white people and there's one for black people. I'm just kidding.
No,
This
you're
one
not.
smells like
There
grape
is.
juice.
There is
This
one for
arm.
white. Because if he would have killed a white guy, it would have been fine.
Or if a black guy did it to him.
If a black guy did it to a white guy, that would be 100% fucking
Be proud of who
acceptable.
you
Let's
are.
let's
It's not
be
bad to
actually
be a
real.
white person. Don't let anybody ever
100%.
fucking tell you that. I
But
tell
just-
fucking senior woofers that all the
Just
time.
know that if
Seriously.
Daniel Penny was black
Yeah, we
and
understand
the
that, Larry.
offender
'cause
was white, that there would be no case at
There was
all.
just
right
a
now.
guy-
But that shit doesn't happen like that.
There was
No.
just a
That's the
guy
problem.
a couple
Ever.
months ago
It'll
on the
never
train.
will.
Guy pulled a knife out. Another guy pulled a knife out. This guy stabbed him. He was Hispanic. They killed the guy. Released. It's all about. Listen,
Hey,
and I'm going to tell you who's the head-
Hispanics are supposed to stab
Well, but
people.
what's that?
Hispanics are supposed to stab people.
Well, I don't know
It's
about
in their
that. They're not
DNA.
really pre-programmed.
No,
They're
I know, but
pre-programmed
that's
to
what
carry,
they-
to carry a
that's the
blade.
s-
They are. But no, you know what I mean. So if they got a blade on them, guess what?
Well, hey.
You don't carry a knife on you unless you're what
Ready
willing
to
to
use
use
it.
it. Yeah,
Damn
you
right.
know what I mean. Like you carry a gun on you. And you're looking for trouble. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna find
find
fucking
it.
trouble,
Yeah.
just like anything else in life.
But do you remember what was it in Europe where that Muslim guy was out there with a knife after 9. I mean, it's probably a few years after 9/11.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe even 10.
I mean, shit, man. There's so many of them now.
But well, you remember the white kid was on vacation there. He was a military guy on vacation, and he subdued the fucker, and
Yeah.
I think he even killed him. But he got sliced up pretty good. But he was a hero.
Yeah. Well, not anymore.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, now he'd be.
In
Technically
Germany,
not anymore,
In
yeah.
Germany, so there was this fucking guy, illegal alien was trying to stab a cop. Okay, this guy intervened, got cut. This guy fucking, so obviously, guy gets cut, everything's fine. This guy says something on the internet about what's actually going on, tell him the truth, and he got arrested.
Gets thrown in jail.
Dude, he got thrown in jail after he got stabbed by. It's like, dude, don't believe what you hear, see, fucking know. They're trying to.
Wait a second, I'm lost. What
Okay, so this
happened
guy, a cop, was getting attacked by an illegal alien with a knife. This guy intervened, got stabbed. Fucking, they treated the white guy like he was a fucking devil compared to the black guy.
Oh yeah.
So
You
they
should have let him stab the cop.
Yes, that's what they
Basically.
said. Basically,
Basically,
yeah.
yeah.
They were like, because it's a race or hate crime because you're trying to stop a man from being killed. Which, who are these people targeting?
Wow.
All whites.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? Have you fucking not? They
Yeah.
rape our women, they fucking murder us, and they get off with these fucking.
I can finally admit
slap
I'm
on
not
the
white.
wrist. What's that?
I can finally admit I'm not white.
Well, we can tell by that nose. But fucking shekel sniffer. But what do you call it? Yeah, it's like all of a sudden it's bad to be white. You know what I mean? Like everybody tells you that it's fucking that
Yeah.
you owe reparations for what? We were all slaves at one point. For slavery, you owe reparations. Well, how about you go talk to the Jews that owned the ships that brought you people over here? That is on paper. That we've seen the receipts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but what did they
Well,
do? They
they-
push it towards whitey as usual.
Another month. Or what is it? Another 30?
40-something days.
40 days?
Yeah, 40-something, I think 44 days
Yeah.
now, tomorrow.
Things we'll see here.
But-
Things should change.
Okay, what's going to change? Because now, the funny thing is that I'm even listening to Jones and shit. Oh, we got to get all the illegals out, this and that. And now he's like, we need to get out the criminals and the fucking, and something else. The NGOs ones and the military-aged men. And it's like, all right, you're changing your
The
tune.
NIG ones?
The NGO ones.
NIGs?
We should make a
Yeah,
game
those
show like that,
NIGs.
where that's the answer to everything.
NGO? No, NIG.
But
Yeah.
it's like this whole okay, we are in dire need of something right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Trump
no,
ain't the fucking Messiah.
No.
No, but
Jesus
here's the
is
thing.
the Messiah.
I know that, Larry.
Well,
But it
know,
just
you
goes to
understand
we
show-
that.
all know that.
That the voting
It's fake and gay.
people, well, but they spoke up at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who knows?
So you know
the
where
problem
people are
that
leaning, at
well,
least.
they did the Kansas City shuffle on us.
How?
Well, we were fucking worried about the presidency. They're stealing Senate and Congress and all these other fucking seats.
No, they
They're
don't have
still
that
counting
shit.
ballots in
Yeah,
Cali.
and we got
They are.
the Republicans still have it though.
And they're still fucking around in
But
Arizona.
they're doing
Yeah.
they're doing states and shit. They're going.
I know, they're trying
They're
to.
fucking taking shit over by statewide, and then now that they get to bump up in the numbers when they do the fucking what do you call that when they count all the fucking peeps?
Mail-ins.
No, and when they count them, when they do a survey, what's that called?
Oh yeah,
Poll.
yeah.
No,
so
no,
they can
you know-
so they can boost the electoral.
Yeah, so then they can. See, this is like it's
what
all.
they're trying to
Even
do.
if we get rid of them, they're still gonna have these fuckers on the books. So it's like, all right.
Yeah.
This is dude. They're playing fucking chess right now, and they're just treating us like pawns. That's
Yeah,
the
it's pretty
problem.
sad.
We are the fucking. We
Well,
are the goy.
I'm
we are
just
the
glad
That
I'll
ain't
be
nothing
dead in
new.
40 years.
Well, the thing is they fucking pit us against a race war. They fucking pit all against, but it's never
Yeah.
a class war.
But
That's
you-
what we need to be fighting about.
Yeah,
It's
seriously.
not about. It's the discrepancy in between the top fucking 1% and the bottom 99%.
Well,
there
I'll
ain't
tell you
nothing
what,
in the middle.
the
anymore.
younger generation, they're not putting up with this shit.
Well, they're waking up, which is
Yeah,
great.
they see, and it didn't take them long.
No.
Didn't
Well,
take them long
because
at
of
all.
TikTok
Within
and
4
all
within
fucking-
4 years,
Yeah.
they knew what the fuck. Well, they see it at school. They're like, this shit ain't right.
No.
Especially with the hard brainwashing they got with the social media and the regular media. Just Trump sucks, Trump's bad, Trump
No,
this, Trump
if
that.
you have half a
Nazi,
brain, you could figure it out.
fascist,
That's the
blah, blah,
thing.
blah. Well, here's the thing, though. a lot of people that are older have a harder time admitting that they got lied to by the news. Like, I tell my dad, you think Walter Cronkite was telling you the fucking truth
No.
back then? He's like, oh, come on, no, he wasn't like they are today. I'm like, the fuck, he wasn't. I go,
That was
back
the
then they
beginning.
had free reign because there was no one to check it against.
And they were smoking heaters, as
Well,
they were
and the
telling
whole
you.
thing also was you could fucking.
You had to
here's
read
a
the local
videotape from
newspapers.
Vietnam. You know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah.
you're just supposed to believe that it's
Yeah.
from
Well,
Vietnam.
but
Here's
why?
a
And the
fucking-
thing is,
Why wouldn't you?
wouldn't you? You
well,
know?
because you
'Cause
have
you
no other
don't-
options, and people were so stupid back
But,
then.
but here's the
They
Exactly.
couldn't
thing.
think literally with outside the box.
Yeah.
Like,
But
you couldn't
here's the
think
thing.
outside the
Well,
box.
but the thing is, like, we have freedom of speech. You think, yes, sorry,
Right,
Larry.
absolutely. Yeah, no,
You
go
know,
ahead.
but that's what-
false construct.
No, but
freedom
that's
of
what it is.
speech.
You think, we just went over there. We fought for freedom of speech in Vietnam, the
Opium
freedom of
fields,
people. Yeah, all this shit.
fucking.
But that's a bunch of bullshit.
What's that?
100%.
Right.
Dude, patriotism has been fucking funded by bullshit since the beginning.
Absolutely.
It's every war. If
Dude.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the fucking vets, man, I feel so bad for them. You know what I mean? Like, they're just, everybody's like, America first, and 9/11 happens, and all these people under false pretense, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden you fucking find out
Well-
that when you go to get help, what the fuck? These guys won't even help you. They throw you to the wayside.
Yeah, and we were the first ones to say the same shit. I'm ready to go kill people for fucking
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Right after
Absolutely.
9/11
fucking,
happened.
to completely garner
Of
fucking
bullshit guys.
Well, yeah, to garner fucking this emotion inside of you
Yeah.
that made you want to go die for this fucking war that is an agenda that is way beyond our comprehension. That it's gold.
My
and
actual
fucking-
feeling for 9/11 was like, wow, this is fucked up, but all I cared about at that time was my own world and my band and shit. So I was just thinking, I'm glad I'm too old to be like drafted for this bullshit.
Yeah, but at the same
I'm
time,
just
it
being
doesn't.
honest.
It doesn't.
I
It evokes
agree
an
with you.
emotion, though.
But yeah,
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So fucking, that's what it's meant to do, especially on American soil.
Well, here's the
Yeah.
thing too
Fuck,
that really
that'll never
evoked
happen
emotion
again.
No.
was going on tour all over the place in a van and seeing American flags everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
See, we haven't had that in a long time,
that's
but
the
that was
coolest
all
thing.
And you know-
manufactured, though.
but the thing is,
That
it
was all
united the people.
manufactured
Well, that
bullshit.
patriotism, and everybody were cool with each other for a couple months because that's
More than that.
Yeah, it was a while,
Well-
but everybody was there to help each other. Like
Yeah.
it was a good.
And then what
but,
do they do?
it's
They
good-
fucking break it up again.
But the good thing is, that's how society can be. So you can
yeah,
see
we're
it. They
capable
will,
of living
you
in a
know?
cohesive environment
Yeah.
and a cohesive existence. But the thing is they don't want us to.
You know that never
They
forget
fucking-
or always remember thing? What they really mean is always remember the cover story that we're telling you now.
Yeah, right.
Don't
No.
well, you
Don't-
know,
I
kind of
mean-
in hindsight, that's what it could mean. Because,
No,
you
I
know,
mean, never forget is just
Never
another
forget the
kitschy
cover
term that they
story.
put on fucking shirts
I
and
know,
shit
I
and
know.
stuff.
But,
mean,
but the
there's
true
no-
thing could be never forget, ...
Well, yeah, I
The
mean,
cover
that could be
story
anything.
we're telling you right
9/11
now.
was a lie, or 9/11 was an
Oh, but
inside
that's-
and outside job.
But that's what he's saying, though.
And
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's just another fucking slogan. Anybody can make a slogan up. That's the problem. Is these people they want to just like with the internet.
Just like one in
they
the pink, two in the state.
Yeah, they show you like
Yeah.
on your phone emotion. That's what they're getting out of you.
Yeah.
They're just emotionally.
But that's the thing
draining
you should know,
That's
man.
why you watch those stupid TikToks. I should slap
if you
I do Instagram. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not
that
a
makes
communist.
it so much gayer. Yeah.
God doesn't want you to be in fear, man. That's for sure. And there's
Huh?
no God doesn't want you to be in fear, and use the fear.
You know, tell that to somebody that lives on the south side.
Well, I'm just telling you, man. They
I'll
know.
tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Someone that lives on the south side will probably tell you that the same thing I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but God doesn't want you to live in fear. But when I walk out of my
It
door,
doesn't
there's
mean
illegals with guns.
That
and they're
doesn't
selling
mean
drugs and
God
shit.
doesn't say be stupid
Yeah,
either.
you know, I know, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of
But
flaws
all
in
these
that.
fucking tactics in the media and all that bullshit is just there to scare you and to fucking manipulate.
It's the mainstream
So-
media.
Dude, I'll tell you one
It's
thing.
all meaningless.
If I've
Well,
learned one
not
thing,
to, a lot of people, it's not meaningless. It's the
yeah.
truth.
yeah, well,
Which is the crazy dude. They fucking
idiots
the
out there.
Chinese know that if they watch the TV, they're getting fed propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
They look at us and they're like, these idiots don't even realize
Yeah.
it. Like, and they're communist country, in quotes.
yeah.
You know?
That's because nobody wants to admit we're in a communist country already.
Well,
I don't know
in
if
a
we're,
way.
I don't know if we're full.
It doesn't
now.
happen
I mean,
full on automatic overnight.
Well, but
sometimes.
they've been entrenched in
Starts
communism
as
for a while.
socialism,
But it's
but-
so funny that the communist country, they own all our debt. You know, they're so bad, the country, but they're good enough to loan us money.
Yeah. Well, no. So like, who's the true real idiots?
Yeah, but who also has that debt also? And it's like, come on. Like, they just throw a number at you and you're like, oh my God, it's so bad. It's
Here's the thing
money is fake and gay too.
The problem is, though, even them being communists, all this shit, yeah, they are, but it's all a psyop. Like, they're our enemies.
Yeah.
They need us just as much as we need them. It's the biggest fucking scam.
All the
it's
money.
The biggest scam.
Here's my theory: all the money is all the fiat currency between them is just something to show for them in bullshit manipulation that means nothing, like what you're saying, Needles. But
well, it doesn't.
what
if you
really,
have 10 tons
what the
of
world
gold,
really
that
runs
means
on.
something.
Well, what the world really runs on is they barter with each other. In the front, they act like it's money, but in the back, really, Russia's going to do something for us because they want something out of us, and vice versa, and all the way around the board. And the money part of it, they could just put the money at whatever, because it's never even comes into play. It's all electronic manipulation.
It's just a number on a screen.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, they're dealing.
They're not trading in gold.
Yeah, they
No,
are.
they're trading in
stealing it,
prostitutes and children.
Yeah, that's fucking. But they're also working in fucking what do you call it? Gold and bullet, all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
They're making deals. They're going into I mean, look what they want to do to this fucking ass clown Assad. We're in the middle of watching what they did to Saddam, what they did to Gaddafi. We're like, right now, it's gonna happen soon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're fucking accusing this guy of doing shit that he never did that's been proven. They want to fucking the CIA trying to overthrow him. It's fucking crazy, and all this shit comes out too. Like, think about it when they talk about what do you call it? Those guys in Afghanistan when they were there, and the fucking tribesmen, the elders and shit. They didn't want money. They didn't want guns. They didn't want fucking nothing. They wanted children and Viagra. That's what they wanted. That was their currency. And the CIA complied and took over these opiates.
They're like, that's all you want?
Yeah. And
we were going to toss that in as a bonus. Yeah.
Very sick. These people, they play on a different board than we play on.
It's fucking horrible.
You know what I mean? Like, I could never fuck, man.
Dude, I read a book about, like, the Bin Ladens.
Mm-hmm.
Bin Laden's father, like, their workaround is, like, he would go... He wanted to go have sex with virgins. So he was wealthy.
That's a weird thing, man.
He would go around, and because they can only do it if you're married, so he would go marry these young girls from a family, tear the shit up, even boys, because they were into gay shit.
Yeah, well, there is no...
Fuck.
Yeah.
But, like, the women, or I shouldn't even say women, because they weren't women. They were like young girls. He'd get married, give the dowry to the family and stuff like that. Do it, have his way with her, get divorced, and go on to the next one. This is like,
and then once they're divorced, they're shit.
They're dead. They'll stone them to death. Yeah,
and so it's like they don't give two shits.
They're not worth chicken shit after that.
No,
but that's how they fucking operate on a whole nother level that we couldn't even imagine.
They've been doing another level debauchery since day one, and it's like it never changed.
Yes,
it never changed.
Their first prophet is written down as having slept with young underage women, multiples. So,
and he couldn't read, couldn't write.
And I mean,
it's
listen, it all boils down. It's fake. It's all fucking gay. Everything is not real. Everything that I really seriously think that sometimes we're just in the throes of the Matrix.
Yeah,
I really do think that because, man.
I'll tell you what, too.
It really doesn't feel... It just feels like a board game right now. Like
it
we're
is,
watching a movie.
Well, that's the problem, too. Like, now with Instagram, I've learned... I didn't really realize how many people just shit in public. Like, it's...
Oh, in India?
No, in this country, too.
Well,
like, in Walmart's, just weird. Like, people just in stores. Like, they're professionals. Like, it's not like their first time where they couldn't make it happen. It's like... Boom, like they're in conversation with people.
What videos are you watching?
Dude, this is the shit I see on Instagram.
I know,
now.
and this is why you should get the fuck off it.
Yeah, well, it's like it's disgusting.
You're watching shit videos.
Well, but it's like, dude, these guys are professionals. I was watching this Asian guy. Like there was a woman next to him at the counter. He was talking. He gently pulled down his pants, like the backside, and shot a turd out his ass.
I think that's fake, dude.
No, lifted his pants right back up and was just talking.
But then pulled the pants down?
No, he just, like, his cheeks. Like, this guy was, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's done this before.
What is going on with this country?
It's like a farmer's snot blow, except out of his ass.
Why are you watching videos like this?
They do it like it's an everyday occurrence.
But you see, now you're desensitized to it.
Yeah, but it's
it's like...
That's sick.
Well, no,
the weirdest thing, you're watching poop shit compilations.
Well, it's not like I meant to, but all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah,
wait,
you
It's
get
just your
sucked in, though.
it's like, wait, all of a
algorithm.
sudden I see it's like, what's this person doing? I'm like, ooh. I'm like, at first I think they're gonna steal something
I
because
know
I see
the videos.
they look, they do like a look down each aisle, and then they just sit down and like drop trow. And like I like the people that actually like try to kick it to the
Oh,
side.
it's streaks.
It's always mushy. It's like, what am I
Dude,
doing?
okay, listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I don't have the exactly healthiest diet.
That's horrible.
You know what I mean? And if I went to the bathroom in my pants, it would, I mean, it looked like a mudslide.
Oh, dude.
You know,
Yeah.
like the perfect turd. And the one where they shake it out and it comes out the leg. Like, come on.
I think
Now
you sent me one where the ladies at the
grocery
checkout,
store, yeah.
right? And the shit, she shakes it out of her pant leg and then kicks it under the
I don't even
cash
know if
register.
those are real. I just think it's just more demoralizing.
Dude,
That's what
like
I
if
think
those
it is.
aren't real, like who's making this shit? Because that shit's like gold. I mean, it's fucking,
it is.
it's kind of too perfect the way it happens.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's
they
why
can
you might
manipulate
think-
anything nowadays.
I
Like,
don't know, man.
Yeah, like think about it. That's like your
All
I,
this-
I don't
all
think they
this,
don't fake shit videos.
that's your honeypot.
All this,
Fucking
hey, you'll
shit.
like this story. All this, all these shit stories
got me with
remind me of
another
this
pooper.
joke I know.
Son of a bitch.
What's that, Larry?
So there's these three guys that are window washers. They work every day on the high-rise Sears Tower and shit.
Telling the joke now?
Yeah. One guy's Polish, the other two guys are Italian. The Polak falls off the building, splat, dies. They're like down there, we got to contact his wife. You guys worked with him every day for 20 years. Do you know his last name? They're like, no, we don't know anything. One guy goes, I know something really personal about him, though, which might lead to maybe his family. And they're like, what? And they go, the guy has two assholes. And they're like, you don't know his last name, but you know that he has two assholes? And the guy's like, yeah, every day after work, we'd go down to that bar down there, and the guy would say, here comes the Polak with the two assholes.
Just telling street jokes now on the podcast.
That was pretty good, though.
Oh, man. Okay, well.
I
Yeah,
said
do
it
your
for
own
Kiki,
material.
man. When I get
Write
it,
your
think
own
of it.
material.
That
next
was
time.
good. I like it. I
You
like
didn't
it.
make that up. I know.
Yeah, I
you-
did.
No, you
Me
did.
and my dad wrote that years ago.
You're full of shit.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay, well,
That's
then
a
I
you know
thought-
what?
joke.
I actually believe it because it sounds like they would have been picking on the Polak for something.
Yeah,
But
the
they actually-
Polak street joke.
No, but the Polish
I
came
guess
in.
it
but they
is.
said
Yeah,
that
what do you mean
with the
you
two-
guess it is?
it's the Polak with the two assholes. He was
Well-
talking about the two Dagos.
My dad's been
yeah, I
writing
know the
jokes
two
forever.
people, but it's a street joke.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one that's been around.
Yeah.
They just add different fucking a Jew, a black guy. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's very interchangeable.
Maybe.
What do you
But
mean maybe?
Dude, I'll tell you what. Like, if like the fucking feds or something, they're like, we need to keep this guy in one spot for fucking 35 minutes. Keep sending him shit fucking videos. Like, yeah, dude.
And Asian broads.
Oh yeah. that-
Asian broads cleaning. That's
And
their
then
other
shitting
name.
themselves.
I'd be like,
Actually, if
fuck.
you could get the Asian bloods cleaning up the turds,
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
man, you've hit Mecca.
No, Asian broads shitting themselves with an Asian broad behind them cleaning up.
Okay, well,
There's the
whatever. I
ultimate
mean,
video.
yeah.
See, well, I don't know if I really like the
Yeah,
women that are shitting. That's
what
not
I'm
like
saying.
a
You
turn
got-
on to me.
just like
Oh.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got to clean up the turd when after they
Yeah.
get it out.
There's a
of the
deeper psychological reason why you're watching.
whatever.
Yeah, it's
He's
more
into
fucked up
scat.
than that. It's a
He
little
doesn't like
deeper.
to see how the fudge is made, but if it's there, he'll watch how it got there.
Yeah,
As long as it doesn't come out of the dirt, the devil's playground.
yeah, exactly. When we
Which I
digging
respect.
into that stuff, yeah.
You know,
I'm not into the shit play.
it does make me laugh when I'm like
It's
at the
horrible.
Home Depot taking a dump, and then some dude just rips ass. I just can't stop laughing.
Dude, that's another video that's fucking great where people like take a video in like the
Oh,
in
the store.
in the public bathroom.
Oh.
It's like I think fucking T-Rex's kid was in here like a baby I forget what it is, like a baby T-Rex, and you're
Yeah.
like, it's like sounds like a baby T-Rex screaming. Yeah,
That shit
someone
gets me
shits their
every time,
pants.
dude. Just some dude just let her
Oh,
rip, dude.
did you see the news? That one newscaster fucking she was talking about Some guy, there was a bomb threat at a Home Depot earlier today.
Oh yeah.
Guy walked into the bathroom, and as he walked in, the guy that was leaving, he's
like, I'm gonna blow this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna blow this place up.
I'm getting ready to blow this place up. Get out of here! And it was a joke to
Because he's gonna shit.
Yeah,
He's gonna shit his brains
yeah.
out.
But the person took it as a bomb threat.
That's horrible.
Getting stuck. You're on the shitter.
Well-
The feds, the cops.
Well,
All right.
one time
man.
we were at Heathrow Airport and and they were doing some construction, and Killian says, our bass player, love you, Steve. Please don't punch me if you hear this. He's like, man, this place needs. We're on a fucking bus now going to another section of the airport, and we're in England. First he goes, we're on the wrong side of the street, and I'm like, dude, we're in England. And then he's like, man, this place should be blown up. And every person in the fucking bus, like it was like E.F. Hutton commercial, and I'll turn around and look at him, and I go,
Yeah, because it's a guy with the English
and I'm like,
accent.
dude, you mean it
Not
should
in
be?
English.
You mean it should be taken down methodically and rebuilt properly, like O'Hare?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, and everyone's like, oh. And I'm like, dude, watch what you're saying,
Yeah,
man.
he's the wrong color though.
But here's
You know
the
what I
thing:
mean? Like,
there
if he was more of a mauve.
The very day we were there, there was someone rode into the Scotland Glasgow airport with a car and a bomb and
Oh, so
got
yeah.
through. And
Now's not the
And they
time
didn't
to
shut the
say that
airport
shit.
down.
well, they did. We were at Heathrow.
That was in
It was
Glasgow,
a
though.
different
Oh.
airport, but they were still under
should've shut
high
the other
fucking alert.
Yeah.
Surprised they didn't shut
Oh,
the other
man.
airport.
Well, they
down.
didn't, man. And we landed, and there was motherfuckers walking around with, machine guns. when
Billy
we
clubs
landed.
because they're
Oh,
fucking.
No, they had
stupid,
machine
liney
guns.
bastards.
Yeah, right. We got knives.
Yeah, why don't you go chew on some more rocks? You
They had
dummies.
these white machine. Some guys had white machine guns.
Perfect. I like
It
that.
was fucking amazing. Yeah.
Racist machine gun.
Yeah.
All right.
I could
We
go
only
for
It was
that.
kill
frightening.
blacks with
It
these.
was fucking frightening a little
Yeah,
bit.
but
That's
when you
fucking
know what
shit.
though, the amount of security, there's just more police state.
Well, here's the
bullshit they get
thing.
us used to.
It's our asshole government that makes up all the rules for the TSA at all these places
TSA's
that we're
fake.
involved with. Well, here's
it's
the
not
thing,
fake,
though.
but-
So when
Yeah.
you're in
Patriot
England
Act.
and they hear your American accent, they fucking go extra hard on you because they say shit like, it's your government that made the rules, mate, and
Yeah,
shit
right.
like
Fuck
that.
you.
Just to
It's
fuck
like,
You
with
fucking
it.
yeah.
bastards, we beat your ass and send you back over to the
Well, that
pound.
might
Fuck
be part
you.
of it too,
Seriously.
Needles.
You know what I mean?
It's like, who saved your
The
ass in
fuck
World
outta
War
here.
II?
It might be
that's
a
what I
Jew.
thought.
Actually, it would be better if you were speaking German because the situation you're currently in right now.
I'm just
with all your
saying, man.
fucking- what are you talking
I'm
about?
just telling you what they
I'm not
do.
talking to you. I'm talking. What are you talking about, you weirdo? But the current
What do you mean, what
situation
am I
that they're in
talking
right
about?
now would be fucking way better if they were speaking German. They wouldn't have all these fucking
Sprechen
illegals in
Sie.
there. Because
Sprechen Sie
fucking just
German?
murdering white children every day. There's a fucking knife attack every fucking week. People are fucking animals.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Sub-Saharans.
Since 1945, it's been what, 80 years. Everybody would have been put in their place and set new ways. Hello, sir. How may I help you today, sir?
Well-
Would you like a cup of tea today, sir? That's
I mean,
how they
you want
be
to start.
speaking.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
how's the one way
be
they
good.
start fucking taking you over? They take you internally from the government. You know, everybody's fucking shekels pay everybody now. It's all this new world order and
Except
agenda
for fucking
2030.
me, I'm not getting any damn shekels.
No, we don't want any shekels.
Me either.
I'm fine. I'm shekel free since 90 since I was born.
It's 93.
But what are you gonna do with these? You can't. The funny thing is, we can't do nothing now. These people are fucking entrenched in our society unless you have what, mass deportations, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather spend my taxpayer dollars on that.
Then supporting them forever. It's
Well,
got to
I
be
mean,
cheaper to
it
get rid of a
feels like
motherfucker than
forever.
take care of him forever.
The fucking cities in 500, they're like $500 million in debt, and they spent what, like 300 and something.
I love it
million
that
dollars fucking-
it's the blacks of Chicago that step up and get in their face. All these other motherfuckers let them walk all over them because they're in these liberal ass places. It's,
Well, why is that though?
well, I don't know.
Because they're
it's-
getting their
cut.
benefits taken away from
Yeah,
them.
they're getting their cut.
well, I'm
It's
Yeah.
like,
right.
hold
Well, that's
up.
what I'm saying. Though.
Hold up.
It's
Yeah,
like
wait a
they're-
minute.
they're-
Sexual chocolate.
Absolutely.
Racism.
And that's the thing. But it's kind of cool that they're like, just, fuck you. And it's
Well,
our people.
now
not,
they-
it's not,
Well,
well,
now they
I mean-
realize.
not us. It's not
Well,
absolutely
here's the
us.
deal. Now
but
they
it's
realize. Now they
Chicagoans.
see they can get pushed to the side just as
Yeah,
easy as
yeah.
everybody else.
Even the blacks.
It's like
get
shit.
pushed
I
aside.
thought we were just attacking the whites.
What the fuck's
but
getting
now we're
on?
getting
Right.
fucked.
You know, now they actually have people in
They're
their
like,
fucking
fuck
places
these
that
motherfuckers.
will kill you.
Yeah.
They got no problems. They come from a third world country. They play from a different set of rules. than
Oh,
we
yeah.
play from. It is not fucking. I mean, they just there was a day party and like what? 3 Venezuelans got murdered. 8 people got shot in the middle of the fucking day last week. It's crazy. Like these fucking. It's whatever. You know what? It's all part of a plan. That's all it is. It's just completely part of the plan to fucking dehumanize us, desensitize us, fucking make us hate each other, fucking shit on the white people, shit on the black people, like Larry was talking about.
Shit on the grocery floors.
Steal as much as you can with no fucking responsibility and go to bed at night. You know what I mean? Take a fucking Klonopin and fucking sleep it off.
That's
and
what they want you to
get
do.
up and fucking
Get hooked on Klonopin and
Well, I'm talking
fucking
about
kill
Pelosi.
yourself sometime down the road. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know, she goes.
Oh, she just did a nice insider trading thing.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
When?
Oh, like yesterday or something, or the day before.
Well, that's when it was
yesterday.
on her account.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was done in February. You're
was
talking
posted?
about the data breach. The data breach was done in February. The United Healthcare guy you're talking about. So there was a data breach.
yeah.
There was a data breach in
No,
February.
not the United Healthcare guy.
Yes, but listen.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna tell you
ahead.
the story.
It had to do with it, yeah.
So
do
listen,
tell.
okay. So
Maybe
there was a
forgot.
data breach at United Healthcare. Okay, so Pelosi invests $250,000 into this company that it later finds out was investigating the data breach for fucking what do you call it, for United Healthcare, and then the stock jumped 19%. Mm-hmm. And then there was another option that she put in, and this was afterwards, but I couldn't find too much information on that one. But the initial one was done in in February, and that had to do with United Healthcare.
Yeah. Did we talk about that shooting on the last pod?
Which one?
The United Healthcare?
No, it
this
just
week, ass
happened.
clown?
It did?
Just happened, yeah.
Jesus, man.
Well, time
The
flies.
fucking Lou Malnati's is going to your head.
Clotting up his
You're all
fucking
doned out.
synapses.
The
Jesus,
cheese
man.
fucking coat.
No, that's just funny.
The cheese is coating the end of your.
But the funny thing is that people are praising this guy on the internet. Like they're saying that, which is, listen, the internet.
Praising the killer,
The worst
right?
people are on the internet.
Absolutely.
They will wish rape on you and your children and all. It is like, what is wrong with people? Like you sit behind that
Yeah.
keyboard, come and say that to my fucking face.
Someone
and I'll
gets
crack
raped
you
or
in the
hurt, and they're
fucking
like,
chop.
they deserved it, and
Yeah.
shit like that. It's like,
Or
really?
the Daniel Penny guy. He's a racist and a KKK.
You're a
and
fucking idiot.
And this and all this other shit because the guy just tried. Dude, women want somebody like this, but they're too afraid to fucking admit it.
Yeah.
And they fucking completely debased men.
No, they're not. Women that want that aren't sitting there wasting their time on the internet.
What?
Maybe they're not sitting there commenting on all that shit.
No, I'm not talking
acting
about
a
that, but I'm
fool.
just saying this is what women complain
And the
about.
one-
They can't find a good guy that'll stand up for them, that works a good job, and then all of a sudden,
Well, no.
secretly, they're like, this is the guy
That's
I
not really
want.
what
Well,
I'm
no,
saying,
yeah, I'll
but-
tell you exactly. It's funny because the broad I'm dating, she's liberal, but she's a single mother, taking care of kids. She doesn't have time to really investigate shit. So I tell her what's up. I tell her I'm a Trump voter, this and that. And then she's like, she brought it up to me. She's like, I just, it's kind of funny how you talk about how real men are Trump voters, this and that. And she's like, I looked at who was actually voting for Trump this time around. And she's like, if I'm going to date a guy I like, I kind of told myself it's going to be somebody that voted for Trump.
Well, first of all, you can formulate.
Yeah,
you can
Not some
formulate.
pussy.
Well,
Yeah,
no, but,
she
but it's just not even being a pussy.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, being able to formulate your own fucking
Thoughts.
objects and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well,
Using
that
your
was just
hands.
shorthand.
Yeah.
Pussy being shorthand for what you're
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying. But you think about white dudes for Harris. That's a pussy. Like
Yeah.
these guys pretending to be men. Like they're actors.
Let's do
if
a
you're
dance
an actor,
for
you're a
Harris.
fucking broad. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't care if you're a man or Paul Newman. You're a broad. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
seriously.
John Wayne, you're you're a broad. You're pretending to fucking be somebody you're not.
Yeah.
So, but this is what like what do you call it? Subliminally, this is what these women want. But then all they do is beat men down.
Well,
and
because
then,
they're told these fucking bullshit fucking
scenarios.
stories on like a Hollywood fucking relationship. That shit's all bullshit.
Right.
yeah, look at
It's
celebrities.
100%
How many
bullshit.
times they've been married, and this is the fucking advice you're taking?
They
from
watched
people?
the Farrah Fawcett movie where she gets beat up or something on some woman's channel and forever think that all men are like this.
Yeah.
Well, they put that out there.
Yeah,
like
that's what they want.
It's projected. It's
they
predictive
take the worst
programming.
story possible, and that's what they glorify.
It's like that one guy said. He's like, women can never be happy. He's like, if you got curly hair, you want straight hair. If you want straight hair, you want curly hair. If you want, it's like you always want whatever the opposite.
Now
is.
we can go real life with that. Now you got the internet. Oh, somebody hits you up on the internet. You're married. Oh, you get into a fight. You get drunk. You say something stupid. Now it goes on to it's like the options are plenty now.
Yeah.
You don't have to you just have to use this stupid phone that you have in front of you. Yeah. And somebody's going to give you self-gratification. Oh, it's like, why are women posting shit in bikinis?
Yeah. Because guys are going nice ass,
Dude,
honey.
I go out on a date with the girl.
Man.
I go on a date and a girl. I'm like, have you ever done OnlyFans?
Yeah.
You got to ask this. Ever been with the black guy? Mm-hmm. I don't care. Fucking, give a shit. I'm gonna ask these kind of.
Well, no, because these are deal breakers.
Well, it's not even that.
Well,
it's
not
like,
deal breaker, but maybe just relationship
if you're a coal
breaker.
burner, yeah.
yeah.
If you're a coal burner, then yeah.
Well, it's like, well, hey, I don't mind spending the night with you, sweetie.
Right.
But
no, not at all. Even.
Well, even if she does OnlyFans, as long as she has her STD test.
No, you know what? But that's the thing, though. But that's not what I want.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
for a relationship.
But guys think they don't have any of these options. It's like, I know what the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
It's always with women. Oh, it's like, we hold what we have. You want to have children? Obviously, I'm not procreating anymore. I already have. But
you don't know that. You could always maybe not.
Child destitute friends next to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
Senior Bullfrog could have a brother that could be 12 years younger than him.
No, not at all. There's none of that.
You never know.
But at the same time,
his brother fucking Spalding over here.
Spalding was his cousin.
Everybody fucking...
cousin.
He got lots of cousins.
Well, it's his brother from another mother.
Right.
Everybody has so many options now.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah.
You don't have to reach far to
listen
fucking
to
find
this.
somebody to tell you you're
I know
cute.
Yeah.
the first person I
exactly.
know, this guy, Brian, his fucking wife left him. And I used to hang around with this chick, and I really had no idea she was even married by the way she acted. You know, I'd go out and party with her all the time.
Well, that's a first sign.
Right. Well, I knew him and I knew her on two separate terms from two separate sets of people. It was so weird. So anyways, me and Mary are at his house. First time going there, and I realized this is this guy's wife. And
it's like,
the house is empty. And Mary says, "Did you just move in?" And I'm like, "Holy shit." And he goes, "No, my wife just left me and she took everything."
Yeah,
this
that's
is
the
back
greatest
in
thing ever.
This is back in like
That guy should
early.
celebrate
This is
you.
like back in the early '90s or middle '90s. On the internet, found some old high school flame that she lost contact with.
Exactly.
The guy fucking wooed her over the fucking internet, and she fucking without a
hook, line, and sinker.
and
fell
just
for
had
it.
a kid and left the kid with him, and fucking took the fuck off and left.
It happens.
Yeah.
It
happens every fucking day.
But that was all the way back then, and
Yeah,
that's
but-
when barely anybody knew how to
She had an
manipulate or
option.
navigate the fucking internet.
Yeah, well, obviously she
that
did.
was
Obviously,
pre-Facebook.
she definitely.
Yeah, well, no,
Pre-Facebook.
She was like, she wrote a book on that shit.
Yeah.
But listen, they
Here's
have
how
chat
I make
rooms.
money.
They have all this shit.
Yeah.
People are fucking. They backed us into this fucking corner. Thank God, there's kids that don't leave the house, that are hooked to the internet. They're fucking addicted to porn, addicted to all this crazy shit.
Well, that's something that's going up in hospitals is kids coming in with neck injuries from getting choked out while they're fucking because that's what they see on violent pornos, and that's what they think they should do, and they're fucking choking each other.
Yeah,
and,
it's
I don't know what the fuck they're
porn
doing.
free. There's a reason for it.
Yeah,
It's meant to fucking
that's a big
turn you into
problem,
a
man.
fucking
Is the
heathen.
kids that can just see it because they're underage, and it's not even good for adults to look at. Let's fucking be honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
It really
it gives
is
you a
because
fucked up, twisted view of what sex should be. That's for
Well,
sure.
at this age, it doesn't.
Well, no,
No,
I mean,
it's
no.
like-
I mean,
I
the
get
thing
it,
is,
but
at
it
this
can
age,
fuck you
I
up.
just
It can
enjoy
fuck
it.
somebody
At
up.
this age, you know what you like and you know what you're into, and you have accessibility. But then what happens is more depraved shit starts
That's
coming up
it.
in your algorithm.
And my thing is, I
and
don't
then
have
you
access
fucking-
to midgets all the time.
Yeah. But the problem is, it's like one day I'm in the midgets, one day I'm in the amputees, one day I'm in the black, one day I'm in the Mexican. I want to see this, I want to see that. You could spend 30 days looking at this.
How about Frenchie had a fucking hell of a midget DVD collection. I remember him going, "You want to borrow any of these?" I'm like, "No, that's all right."
Back when DVDs were great.
That's great.
And he had like a whole fucking rack, like, 2 rows of midget porn and 1 row of like his kid shit, Green Day or whatever,
My kid can't reach this shelf.
Yeah.
Well,
they watched
I
it with
know.
him. Yeah, they all laugh at it. There was actually, they had this one R. Kelly. Somehow he found one that he could rap one to the kids and his own weirdness. It was this R. Kelly one called Bridget the Midget, and
she's a famous midget.
And he
Bridget the Midget.
She's fucking or. He's hiding in the closet, and he's like, "But he's a fucking midget," or "She's what the fuck," And it's a weird song, and it goes on like 17 to 20 minutes, and it's a saga with this big long movie-like video, and a lot of it is shot through the slats of the closet. It's fucking crazy. Or maybe the midget's hiding under the sink and shit. It's fucking hilarious. Bridget, she's fucking a midget. It's like all. It's the funniest fucking
rapping.
thing. Yeah. Frenchie had this DVD.
That's where you wonder, how the hell you find that shit back in the day?
I don't know.
Oh, fucking.
No, there was no Amazon.
No.
Oh,
Well, that's
you
like
had to go to a store.
No, you go to a store.
Well, we were just talking about Zebulon. Dude, Zebulon's been there since like I was a little kid.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have a website, and the place is always packed. Like, did you read any of the reviews?
Yeah.
Well, when me and my brother were
there,
kids, we'd be driving to church or maybe past it on Christmas Eve night or Christmas Day, and we'd be laughing like, look at how many cars are in the parking lot. Those fucking perverts are in jack off boots and glory holes. It's Christmas fucking day.
Yeah.
That's the best time to go.
I've been
Well,
in there
the place
once.
was packed.
Yeah,
on
you gotta
Christmas
get away
Day.
from your wife and your family for a couple hours.
It's fucking
I'm gonna
horrible.
go shopping.
With some homeless dude.
Your wife is going to return gifts or go shopping, and
Well,
the
you know, if
husband's
they have-
like, "All right, honey, I'm going out
If they
too."
have booths there, there's a reason.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
right.
sick.
There's
Oh,
that.
man.
When we went to fucking San Francisco, Willie and I, they had like a quarter nudie. Where you'd put the money in and the window would go up, and it was just a rotating bed, and all the chicks were.
What did they have that at Point Loma too? Didn't they have like,
I don't
little
know, but-
shows out there? The
I
strip
don't
things?
know. They might have, but this was awesome. 'cause
And then the window
would go
goes
up,
down.
and then Willie was right there. I'm like, we would point at each other. And then they had like a little speaker you could talk through. You're like, smack her in the butt. You throw a couple shekels in there.
Yeah.
And then it'd be
tip
like
and
trying to
say
one up each other.
I love
And then
it.
they come and rub the boobs on. It was,
Yeah.
but it was like, let me tell you, it was like a fucking Cinnabon factory in that place.
Yeah.
You didn't want to touch nothing.
Sounds horrible.
But it was great because we've never been there.
That's like you go in there in that hazmat
It was on Broadway. It was
suit.
hilarious.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But at that point in time, we were all fucked up. We didn't care. You know what I
No.
mean? Someone's like, "Oh, you guys got to go here." We're like, "Sure." You're telling me that they have an actual a place that houses a spinning bed with women doing weird shit with each other.
Yeah, right.
In it? Like, sold.
Well, it's like in Amsterdam. Like you always want to see a sex show. It's
I've
like
seen
no,
that.
I'd rather fuck.
You know what?
Yeah,
though?
but
You know what? One of
though?
my friends forced me to go to one of those, and I was like, "What the fuck?" First of all, it was ironically they used church pews, and the joint was two layers of them, and women on one side, men on the other. They made sure everyone was separate. A guy walking around
So
with a
women
flat.
were walking the shows too.
Yeah, and it was, a lot of women, and the guys walking around making sure no one's masturbating and giving blowjobs.
Yeah, right.
And
Hey,
then-
put that back in your pants,
And then
buddy.
it's weird because it's like a porno where you could actually smell the pussy, and I'm like, this is fucking gross.
I don't know about
want to
smell
get
the
out of
pussy,
here.
too. That was probably.
No, I'm serious, man.
you
It
could
was
smell the
I've
pussy-
seen one, but your
It was
experience was
fucking
different
funky.
than mine.
Dude, if you can smell the puss,
Yeah, that's not
that's
just
not
one
a good
puss.
thing. It's not a good
No, I
thing.
didn't say it was great, man.
Yeah,
And
But
fucking.
that's just years of puss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to one and it was,
yeah,
it
no,
was
you
co-ed.
can tell when it gets extra funky.
I went to one that was co-ed.
Well, this was
Men-
co-ed.
well, the men-
Chicks fucking.
No, the men intermingled with the women while they were watching. So they didn't separate them.
Oh. Well, I
It's
don't know.
kind of
This
weird.
was some.
Like you're just jerking off and some chick's over there flicking her bean.
Yeah, right.
Like that's the weird thing.
I mean, it's probably a good spot to
It's
pick up
better
a
than-
chick to fuck.
Yeah,
But-
dude,
Yeah.
they're just So
here's
you
the
just go there
thing.
to watch
It was
sex
weird.
And not wreck your meat.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, what
That's
are you
kind
doing?
of weird. Yeah,
It's like,
purveyor.
what?
Yeah. So yeah, and I was like, I didn't see the point of that. And then we went to this
I'd
fucking.
be up on the glass.
And then we went to this
don't think
fucking
there's glass.
ice
The one
bar.
I went to. Ice bar.
Everything made out of ice. The
sounds
glasses, the bar, the fucking thing.
They're not washing those glasses good.
They don't need to. They just.
Give you a new one.
They smash them?
I don't know what they
No,
do. They
that
just
sounds crazy.
refreeze
That-
more in a fucking mold. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They just make new ones.
They don't even need
I
to
don't know,
smash
man. This
them.
sounds like a
You're
horrible
only
business
there,
model.
huh?
Sounds like a horrible business model.
Well, here's the thing, man. It's freezing in there, so it's connected to another bar. So you just toss on a
Heat
jacket and go in there and have a drink and say, "All right, I had enough," and get the fuck out
Yeah,
of there.
no shit. That's
You know, they
fucking-
got big jackets for you to borrow and
Oh.
shit
Yeah,
that
just- yeah, it's an
actually
ice- it's an
protect
ice
you from.
box.
Yeah, that guy just came from the fucking
you're literally
sex
in
show
a
when you're
fucking
wearing that.
ice thing. Exactly.
Dude comes from the sex show.
crazy.
Now you put that jacket on. So working his
Yeah,
meat.
you go right from the sex show.
To the ice thing, so you can fucking
It's like, buddy,
wipe
wait,
off.
the guy making the drinks.
Did
Hey,
I
weren't
just
you
see-
just fucking that
Yeah,
broad
did I
there?
just see you
Yeah.
tugging your
It was
meat over
I
weird.
do,
there?
yeah, we switch off. We both,
That
yeah.
shit's funny. Whatever. You know what? Depravity, it's all, everything.
It's
is
part of
part
life.
Depravity
Well, no,
Needles
it's
has
not.
done it all.
Oh, it is.
It's not, it's not part of life. That's the thing. When they push
Part
it
of
on
Needles'
you,
life.
Well, when they push it out,
yeah,
yeah.
when they push it on children and when they push it on adult, even like, seriously, I know dudes that are like, oh yeah, just watch porn. I'm like, why? I don't, you know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm not saying I don't,
I go in phases.
I have
Yeah,
in
but
a
it's-
long
but
time.
it's like, do you need to watch it 3 times a day, 4 times a fucking
Well,
day?
I haven't seen a porn since it was on DVD, actually.
Since it's on TV, what about the internet?
Uh,
You're missing out, buddy.
I'm
No,
not
it's
really.
not really. What are you missing out on?
Here's
Yeah, I
the
know.
thing,
It's all-
man.
it's the
I'm
same old
actually,
shit.
it's,
The
I
muffs
know
are
my
shaved.
language and my.
No, unless you want to look for them not shaved.
Yeah.
You get old school amateur. That
well-
stuff's funny when they dress up like aliens and shit, and it's
Dude,
just like
and honestly,
grainy.
The soundtracks are actually pretty
Well, yeah, sure.
badass from the old school
You
porn.
are gay. Oh, okay.
They
from
had
the-
better. They had better fucking
The
music.
bass lines, dude. I can get some funky bass lines.
Because they had to get musicians and fucking rent studio time to get a quality recording because they couldn't use other people's music. Nowadays, they could just do any synthesizer bullshit on a
Well, that's what
keyboard
they
on
did.
a computer.
It was big money.
So, of
in coming
course
in
it
that shit just
sucks
to
now.
fucking just lay a bass track down like Law and
Do
Order.
they even put? They don't put music on it anymore, do they?
What's that?
They don't
I
put
think
music
so.
on it
No, I
anymore.
don't think so. I don't know.
It all depends. I don't.
I should.
like
You should
said,
see if AI make us
I
a
look at-
fucking a
I look
funky
at, like,
80s
funky
or
ass
70s,
porno track.
70s porno track.
I look at like Reddit shit sometimes. That's it. You know, fucking.
Yeah.
There's no music on that, right?
No, it's just more like, you know, fucking,
Scenes.
no, not even. Like, I'll just look at chicks and fucking figure something out. I don't have to watch weird shit choking,
Right.
spanking, and, you know what I mean?
They got
Fucking-
that shit on TV in like a lot of countries, just like on regular
we've
TV.
talked about this
yeah,
before. What
it's,
time we at?
It's fucking crazy. We're at about the time. We're at 101. Time to tell you that Tom's Free Clinic Automotive and Veterinarian is ready to cater to all your pets and car and genital needs. So,
If you got a nasty rash because you keep fingering your ass, call Tom's Free Clinic.
it's
If
nice.
If you're shitting on the floor in the grocery store,
Oh man, don't call Tom's at all.
you got
Tom,
He's not a cleanup
you
crew.
got some issues.
Yeah, you check your colon blast.
Absolutely. But, you know,
Oh, here.
Tom
Wait.
might get a laugh out of
So
that.
real
Let's
quick-
hear it. Let's
Oh, boy.
hear it.
I just asked ChatGPT, I'm like, can you write a funky bass line from an old 70s porn video? And they're like, sure, here's a funky bass line.
Well, let's hear it. Is it playing it?
I
What are you
don't know. I
doing?
don't know.
Oh, it just gives you the fucking linear
No,
notes.
dude, I'll
Holy
play it.
fuck.
No, well now it's no.
I wanna hear
ask
it.
him to ask him to hear it.
It's in,
Key, E minor, E funk, groove.
Yeah, but that's not. I want to
Tempo,
hear it
100
though. I don't want
beats per
you
minute.
Fucking,
I could play that.
here, let me
yeah,
see.
but that, can't hear it.
Can I listen to it?
You're gay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't play audio. You're gay.
Okay.
Whatever. All right, Kiki, try.
Oh, you can actually do it with the Soundtrap or Band Lab.
Hmm.
All right. Well, whatever. We tried something new, and as usual, it failed miserably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you listened this far,
Well,
thank you very much.
We're gonna have
Love
Larry
you.
play it for us, and
Fucking
I'll figure that out.
we may
Next
get
time
some
I'll
women
play.
with some heavy bush here next
Pander
week
time,
and make
pander
a
time,
video.
Pander time.
That would
Like,
be
follow,
great.
subscribe.
Yes. Tell somebody.
You know,
And
don't let
thank
the
you for
shekel
tuning
shysters
in.
get you.
Yeah. Can I borrow
Absolutely not.
$50? Why do you
Later.
want to borrow $30?